What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of AMC Heart to Heart with Johnwicksnipin. All right, so we put out the video yesterday. We got some responses. I would say 95% great responses, great comments to yesterday's video. We only had one knucklehead that wants to worry about the sliding glass door. You get people like that on YouTube that they just, they got some sort of, they can't focus. So they're looking at everything else instead of, you know, listening to the video and trying to understand what I'm trying to say and just having an adult conversation. There's just too many people that are claiming they're adults, but mentally they're not. To that particular person, your comment was removed, number one. Number two, I inherited this home. So everything you see, whether you think it's a $10 sliding glass door or not, that's $10 more than I had in my pocket yesterday. So unless you're doing better than that in life, which I wish you well if you are, I wouldn't be making fun of other people or anything in their house. Now, before I get started with some of the comments that I've read that I want to share with you guys and talk about, I will say that, yes, my heart is broken because my Miami Heat unfortunately did not get it done yesterday in Game 6 in order to go to the finals and meet Denver. But I will say this. I'm not that upset because, honestly, they didn't play well enough to win that game yesterday. I felt that that whole game was a bunch of referee manipulation back and forth to the point where I guess they put the whole game on Jimmy Butler to make 3 free throws, and he did. And then, timing's everything. They took the last shot. There was a rebound, and White rebounded it with like 0.2 seconds left, put it back in, and they got the win. And on to Game 7 for tomorrow. I don't expect to win that one, but it is what it is. The Heat will be part of history, not a good part of history, but at the same time, they were the 8th seed, so I don't think they'll be frowned upon too much, but it ain't a good thing when you're up 3-0 on a team and you can't win 1 out of 4. Don't expect to win tomorrow. If there is, I will be very happy, but I don't expect to win. All right, just one more thing before we continue with some of the comments that I've selected and we'll go over. I will say that all YouTubers that are talking dominantly about AMC and passing off as share owners should be showing you that postcard, which I'm starting to see a couple guys that I don't see that they're sharing their postcard. One in particular was Lou, and I think Tony and Maxilorian went on yesterday, talked about the postcard, said they got it, didn't show it. If they're talking about having it and not showing it, I don't think that's a good look. So you may want to question that if you are somebody that watches that channel, drop multiple comments and ask them, hey, can you prove to me that you got that postcard? So I want to know, since you're milking this AMC narrative to death, are you actually an owner? Because me, I come out right in front and tell you I'm not an owner, and I'll still get comments. Oh, who listens to this dipshit? He's not even an owner. But you'll go listen to the guy that says he's an owner, but won't prove that he's an owner. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's just a lot of weird wackos out there. All right, but without further ado, comment from Mr. Vincent Wilson. Good comment. Said he had $5,800 invested for the last 2 years. He's got about 350 shares. He's holding and hoping for $400 or $500 per share. He did state he's tired of this shit. I will say, hey, listen, Vincent, I personally, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't think this is going to smell anywhere near that, at least not pre-reverse split, definitely not post-reverse split, I don't think. So if I were you, this is not financial advice, but I definitely would lower my expectation there at this point. I don't think this stock is ever going to really see triple digits ever again. Another great commenter has been with me for a very long time. Respect her greatly. She took my video challenge about a year ago. Very good woman. She is a mother and works very hard. Couple jobs. Her name is Mika. Mika has finally come to the understanding that she's still holding, but she understands that there isn't that many holders anymore. That this is just some big Ponzi scam going on with AMC. Says she lost about $10,000, but that she learned that she's just not in a fair market anymore. So congratulations to Mika for, realizing even in a bad situation where she has lost some money, she understands at least I'm not going to lose any more going forward because at least I know where I'm at. So again, thank you, Mika, for that comment and for the fact that you understand now that the market is just not a fair market. Moving on, Scott Cornelius wonders why any of us are still investing in a crooked market. I agree with you, bro. I ask that question almost on every video. Like I said, there's only really one way to do it. If you're interested in gambling in the stock market, it's not a place to invest. It's not a place to grow your money. But if you're interested in gambling in volatile penny pumps and dumps where you think you can get in and out, that's what I do. That's the only thing left for me. Try it out. If not, you're probably going to have to step away from the market 100%. Obviously, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm only telling you what I do. I have found success time. Sometimes I do well, sometimes I lose. It all depends on, that particular day, week, month, or whatever the case may be. This one's pretty funny. Strive for Success says AA should probably watch his back, that he has cost a lot of people money. And I guess he thinks that AA walking around the streets, you never know that somebody lost a ton of money. Maybe he should be looking over his shoulder. I, for one, do not promote violence of any kind. But I can understand your comment. I can understand where somebody might get frustrated. I don't think that's the route to take. But at the end of the day, people are going to do whatever it is that, their emotional state, lets them do or wants them to do. I definitely don't agree with that. I don't think violence is ever the answer. It's not going to get you your money. It's probably going to cost you more money, but I understand the frustration. Comment from Dumb Money says he's going to just hold and hope judge rules in no voters' favor. Says he's down too much and no guarantee that he can make up losses in another stock. Totally respect that comment. Great comment. Does definitely explain to me why someone would still be holding AMC. You're just down too much. You don't want to get out because you never know. Maybe the stock does go up. And at the same time, you don't know that you can make money in another stock. I get that. If you don't feel like you've got enough knowledge to try to make up your losses in another stock, then yeah, I probably agree with you. Parking yourself in the AMC and hoping for a better day or at least a break even is probably a good idea. Again, not financial advice. Last but not least, another comment I got, Small Fry for now. Says going too short if the reverse split goes through. As I told you in the last video, that was going to be my plan as well. If the reverse split goes through, I will probably learn how to short my first stock. I know I've got a buddy of mine who's also a YouTuber. He will show me exactly how to do it, and we will do it together, I guess. But anyway, I loved the feedback. It was really good, mostly good comments. Things that we could go over and talk about in the community for those that are still looking for answers, still trying to hear from other people, still trying to figure out why am I still doing this. I think it's a good thing to at least talk about it, whether you're going to continue to hold forever or you're thinking of making another move. At least you've got a home on this channel where, a guy will listen and, try to give his opinion on it and read your comments, acknowledge you, whereas most channels don't really acknowledge anybody that supports their channel. But thank you very much for watching this video. And again, if there's more comments on this video, I will continue to follow up and do more videos. This one's a little lengthy, but if you watch in 2x speed, you'll get right through it in half the time. But anyway, guys, enjoy your Sunday. I may make a video tomorrow, may not. We'll see what the reaction is to this one. If not, enjoy your Sunday, day of rest, and take advantage if you're off for tomorrow, Memorial Day, and show your patriotism to this country. Be happy that you're American, and we need a lot more of that going forward, as I feel like there is a lot of division lately in our country, and we need to get ourselves realigned and happy to be American and proud to say that we are. But other than that, have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Johnwicksnipin is out.